Hey guys, we're Ivory and Beau, Emily, Nicole, and Mackenzie. We're here today to talk about outdoor weddings.
Woo! Okay, first we're gonna talk rain plans. Go ahead, go
You
ahead.
must have one, no matter what. Even if you really don't think it's gonna rain, you have to have one, and it needs to be something that you are 100% okay with and you will still be happy with, so that it's not like, oh, I have a rain backup, but if that happens, I'm gonna be so upset.
Also, it's something you need to confirm with all your vendors, because if you have chair rentals and they need to set up within so many hours, you can't be like, oh, I want to change my ceremony and the ceremony's in an hour. It's like they need time to set up too.
So like figuring out, like, this is the rain backup, this is the time that the venue needs to make the call, the rental company needs to know, all, like, who does that affect, and make sure that it's solid and you know exactly when you're going to make that call. If you hire us, we help you do that.
We do it for you, really.
Bottom line, you just don't want your guests in the rain.
No.
And if you do, they're going to be really sad.
And if your rain plan is to just do it in the rain, then you can buy clear ponchos on Amazon, which is what I did.
Or umbrellas.
Or umbrellas.
Which are more expensive, but prettier probably.
Probably.
Little.
Maybe.
Always have a plan.
Always have a plan.
All right, so if you want to do an outdoor wedding, what would you say the best time of the year to do that is?
Now.
I was just about to say.
Right
I would vote not hurricane season.
If you do it during hurricane season, so that's like September through November, always have wedding insurance. You should just have wedding insurance anyway. It's like $150.
Yeah.
And that just prevents, if you lose any money, that you can like get your vendors back again, and
Yeah.
you don't lose any money.
As long as you're set up. I mean, the weather's really nice
Most of the time.
most of the time in Savannah. I mean, I got married in December and it was awesome, but there are really cold days. So I feel like if you were to just pick a day like March, April, October, November.
Yeah.
What are some things to consider about like having an outdoor wedding? Whether that be like bugs,
Yeah.
anything like
If it's
random
like
like that.
hot, you definitely, like, there's companies that will go and spray for you.
For mosquitoes. Also, it's nice if it is going to be really hot to provide water bottles for your guests, maybe like a fan for your guests.
AC.
Just something that will make them more comfortable, because even if you say, hey, my ceremony's going to be short, 20 minutes, guests still arrive like 30 minutes before that starts. That's like almost an hour they're just sitting in the heat.
Having the royal restrooms too, like say your whole wedding's outside, if you have the royal restrooms, they're air conditioned. So like if it is really hot, it's kind of nice to be able to go in there and cool off. But definitely like having a lot of water, and if it is gonna be cold, then have a lot of heaters. Yeah. And they don't like look bad or anything.
What about like the lighting situation for photos or for anything like that?
Definitely
videographer?
know, like, especially if you're outside, know when sunset's gonna be. And that's something that your photographer can also help you with.
It affects your timeline in general.
Yeah. A lot of people like their ceremony to happen during sunset. So once you determine that, that's going to kind of place your cocktail hour, your reception, your end time, everything.
You definitely want to have adequate lighting so people can see. But you also want to consider, like, wherever your dance floor area is, you don't need that to be too light. Because people aren't going to dance if it's like really bright. I mean, I probably still would, but
Just the lighting, like sunset affects the entire day. Like if it's dark after your ceremony, you can't do photos after your ceremony. So maybe you have to do a first look at the start of the day, so all your photos are done before the ceremony. So it just really affects a lot of things.
What about like decor, centerpieces, things like that for outside?
don't do bud faces.
Yeah, if you're going to be outside, you definitely have to consider wind as a factor. So if you're doing a bunch of candles, you're going to have someone on standby with a lighter like the entire night.
Or hurricanes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
Not
mud
like
bases will knock
like-
over really quick. So you want something that's a little bit lower to the table, or something that's in like a hefty vase, kind of like that compote right there.
Or even like garlands will
Garlands are
work
pretty.
as long as it's not just like loose greenery, because loose greenery will just blow
fly
away
away.
and it'll just be everywhere.
Just having sturdy items that you know will not blow away in case
Yeah.
of a gust of wind.
You can't like have tall centerpieces outside. Well, I mean, I did, but we had to put like giant pots underneath the centerpieces to hold them up.
What
Yeah, there's ways to do it. You just have to make sure it's gonna be heavy.
flexible with-
Be flexible.
Yeah, how it's gonna
What would you tell your guests if you're having an outdoor wedding? What are some things to help them prepare for?
I think just having on the wedding website like what the weather is normally like that time of year, and tell them like don't wear stilettos.
Yeah,
in the
tell them
grass.
the terrain.
If it's grass, or if you're getting married in the
Bring
beach,
layers
or
if it's gonna be cold.
like the Railroad Museum, we work there frequently, and they have like cobblestone and like gravel, and it's nice for your guests to know that so they can prepare their outfits and their shoe choices.
You can just put like a little note on the wedding website that's like, wedding is all outdoors. Don't wear stilettos. Bring layers, it might get cold. Or don't bring layers, it's gonna be really, really hot. Bring water.
Yeah.
And so, last question would be just overall, would you recommend having an outdoor wedding? Do you think that you can do it without
I think it's
running
beautiful,
into
and you
issues?
kind of have more say in what it's going to look like because there's not a building around you where you have to fit to those like constraints. Like you can do whatever you can imagine, really.
And I feel like photography outside is always like really better, like so much better than photography indoors. Not that photography
ceremony.
indoors is not good,
The
but
ceremony,
like,
especially.
yeah, like I feel like you're just like the light is prettier and more natural because it's natural.
So essentially, it can be done. You just have to be really considerate
Yeah, we
about
do it all
what,
the time.
what it is you're doing. Yeah.
Just think about all the little
So that's what we're here for.
Mhm.
pieces.
All right.
Ponchos on Amazon. Seriously, I returned them after the wedding because we didn't use them. So
I'm more of an umbrella kind of person.
I'm more of a, I don't
Tent?
know.
With the big tent.
yeah, you can get rain tent backups too.
But you can't get the deposit back.
You can't get the deposit back.
Eh.
But again,
Worth
it's
it.
worth it. Hashtag
Hashtag
worth
worth
it.
it.
All right. On that note, I think we're done. Goodbye.